Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you how to make strawberry jam, and it's an English style strawberry jam. It's the one that goes on scones, and it's pronounced scone, not scone. And the English scones are different from American scones. They're not crumbly, they're soft inside and have a texture pretty much like a dinner rolls. So let's get started. So first things first, we need 2 pounds of fresh strawberries, and I'm making just a smaller batch of strawberry jam. Normally we would use 2 pounds of sugar, but I'm gonna reduce the sugar to just 2 cups, which is 1 pound. And we're also gonna need half a lemon, and I'm gonna use a melon bowler, and I'll show you how. This melon bowler is a very handy tool for making strawberry preserve. First of all, you can remove leaves with it, and then you can cut your strawberries in these half moon shapes. And by cutting your strawberries this way, it will create just a little bit more juice, just enough for us to dissolve our sugar. You should be cutting your strawberries in the pan where you're going to be cooking your jam. And to our strawberries, we're going to add just a juice of half a lemon, and that will prevent your jam from crystallizing. Then we're going to add our 2 cups of sugar. We're going to mix it all together so all the strawberries are covered with sugar, and leave it for about 2 hours. After a couple hours, you will see that strawberries have released the juice and it's melting our sugar. So it's time for us to put it on the stove. Constantly stirring it, leave it on a high heat until your strawberries gonna start to boil. And after that, we're gonna reduce the heat to medium, and we're gonna boil it for 40 minutes. If you notice there's no pectin in this recipe, the consistency of the jam we're going to reach by simmering the jam for 40 minutes and constantly stirring it, and you will see the transformation after 10 minutes. Each 10 minutes it's going to start thickening up, and it's going to be reducing the liquid that's in the jam, and it's going to be actually becoming a little bit darker. And at the final stages, we can test the jam, and if you put a little drop on the plate, it just stays there, it doesn't spread around. And then you need to prepare a jar. It has to be clean, washed jar, and mason jars are the best for keeping the jams. And we're gonna pour the hot jam in the jar. And out of the 2 pounds of strawberries and 1 pound of sugar, I have about 2 pounds of jam, which is not a lot, but it should be enough for us to enjoy our scones with. Leave your jam in the fridge overnight, and next day we'll see what happens. And as you can see, it has that jelly type consistency, and then you can actually see a whole fruit in it. It's so pretty, and the color is beautiful. For the scones, you will need 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 110 grams of butter, 1 cup of milk, and 1 egg. We're gonna make this process very easy by using food processor. We're gonna put our flour in the food processor, then we're gonna add sugar, salt, we're gonna add 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Yes, we need that much. And then we're gonna pulse it for a couple seconds just to mix all the ingredients together. Then in goes our cold butter. We're gonna pulse it again until the mixture reaches sort of like a corn flour consistency or cornmeal. We're gonna transfer all our dry ingredients into a mixing bowl, and in 1 cup of milk we're gonna mix in 1 egg, and then we're gonna reserve just a little bit so we could brush our scones with that milk and egg mixture, and the rest of it goes into our dry ingredients, and we're gonna try to form the dough. We need to mix it very well, and then we're gonna put some flour on the table surface, and we're just gonna shape the dough. We're not gonna knead it because this dough does not need kneading. It has cold butter in it, and every touch that you have with your warm hands is going to dissolve the butter, so we don't want to do that. So just shape the dough into the disc, and we're going to roll it out to about 1/2 inch thick, and then it's up to you. You can use a small cutting form, like a medium cutting form like this, or make them extremely small like that, and that's very traditional. That's what they usually serve at the afternoon tea, those little tiny scones. And we're gonna put them on a lined baking sheet, and make as many as you can. Just remember that you can not re-roll this dough because your scones are gonna get tough. And then just brush the tops of them with that milk and egg mixture, and here they go into the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 13 to 15 minutes, and then they come out. The best way to enjoy scones while they're still hot, because when you pull them apart, you have this steaming, beautiful, soft dough, and then you can either put traditionally clotted cream they put on the scones, but we're just gonna put butter, and then we're gonna put that beautiful jam on top of it. You can make yourself a cup of tea and enjoy these scones with beautiful homemade strawberry jam anytime you want. And of course, the best way is for breakfast. It could be your light breakfast, or could be for your afternoon tea, just a very sweet and light snack. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.